Hey YouTube, the Jason Voorhees 1 here. Today I'm going to show you all of my horror movies, Blu-ray, DVD, and some VHS. This is my second attempt at doing it because the first time I couldn't get any good angles or anything because top shelves over there have this thing, so I can't really get in there. So I took the top ones off and I'm going to show you those and then flip back to over there. And if you wait till after the video, I have a cool little project I've been working on. I want to show you guys. And I really hope you guys like it. I've been working a long time on it. It's not finished yet. Hopefully sometime this week it will be, but once it's done it'll be really cool. I can't wait to start using it. But I'm going to start off with my horror movies, and yeah. Here we have Five Girls, 1408, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, 30 Days of Night. Then all the original After Dark Horror Fest, we have The Abandoned, Dark Ride, Grave Dancers, which is one of my favorites, The Hamiltons, Penny Dreadful, Reincarnation, Unrest, Wicked Little Things, and then I have all of 8 Films to Die For Series 2, but I got them over there on those spindles. There's that one, then there's another one. I have a bunch of movies in there I don't have cases for, so I gotta buy a bunch of them so I can put them in there. But I have Borderland, Crazy Eights, The Deaths of Ian Stone, Lake Dead, and Nightmare Man. And like I said, I have all of Series 2, all of Series 3, and a couple from Series 4 and the After Dark Originals. Then I picked this up the other day, Alien 3000. I bought this at the local pawn shop. I got it for like $2. I've always seen this lying around at a Hollywood Video when I was younger, but I was always too afraid to go down the horror movie section, so I never actually looked at it. But I'm not really sure if it's a horror movie or a science fiction movie, but it looked really cool, so I bought it. And I get a lot of my horror movies now from this pawn shop down the street from my college. And they have really good deals there, so I've been picking up a lot of really cool titles I've never heard of before, and some that are, I don't know, worth checking out. Anyways, next up is All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. This is a shout out to Ryan 1988, because I don't know if he's heard of this movie before. I'm assuming he probably has. He's heard of everything. But this movie didn't get a lot of release or promotion or anything for it. It was supposed to come out a couple years ago and it never did. And then they're like, oh, it'll come out in theaters this year, blah, blah, blah. But nothing's happening with it. But I found it, and it's a really good movie, and you guys should definitely check it out if you can get yourself a copy. Next we have Altered. I haven't seen all of this. I got kind of bored with it, but it looked really cool. I saw it on Netflix, so I was like, I might grab it. Next up is American Psycho and American Psycho 2. I haven't seen the second one. Then we have American Werewolf in London, The Amityville Horror, Amityville Horror 2, Amityville Horror 3, Amityville 4. I haven't seen all of 2, and I haven't seen 4 through the rest. I haven't seen this one, The New Generation, It's About Time, and the remake, which I thought was really good. I like that a lot. Next up is Amusement. From what I've seen of this movie, I really liked it, but I fell asleep during it. I haven't really heard many reviews about it, but if you guys have seen it, let me know, and if you guys haven't, check it out. Next up is the original April Fool's Day, and I hate this movie because the ending just ruins it for me. It would have been a great classic horror movie besides the ending. And then the remake, but I have not seen the remake. I just picked this up the other day at the pawn shop. Next up is Basket Case. I have Basket Case 2 and 3 over there as well. And then Behind the Mask, the original, or the remake of Black Christmas, and the Blair Witch Project 2, or the first one. Anyways, I have all these in alphabetical order, so I'm going to go over here and show you the rest of them in order. Sorry about the lighting. Over here we have Blair Witch 2, the remake of The Blob. Then we have the Boogeyman trilogy. I also have the original 2 Boogeyman movies, but they're down there in that spindle. I don't want to take them all out. I got hundreds of horror movies in there. Just need to get cases for them so I can display them. Then we have Breeders. I've never seen this movie before. I don't know if it's a horror movie, but you guys should definitely check it out. And if you've seen it, let me know if it's a horror movie. If not, I'll have to put it in with my sci-fi stuff. This movie I saw called BTK with Kane Hodder. I got this from Hollywood Video right before it closed, and there was no place for me to return it, so I got to keep it, and I was really glad that I got to, because it's a really good movie, and I can't find it anywhere. Next up is Buried Alive. This movie I thought was going to be stupid, but one Friday night me and my friends went out and saw it, and rented it, and it was really awesome. It's one of my favorites. Next up is The Burning. Really good movie. And The Breed. This was really, really stupid, but it's got a cool little cover there. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. It's worth a watch, but it's not the greatest. If you've seen everything else, check it out. Then we have Cabin Fever 1, Cabin Fever 2, Candyman, Candyman 2, Candyman 3, Captivity, which I thought was pretty cool, The Car, Carnivore, which I've never really heard anything about this. I've used to see this DVD all the time at the flea market, and I thought it was really cool looking. Even though it looks like there's a lot of special features, there really aren't. I couldn't even find a trailer on here. But it looked like a really cool low-budget 80s movie, so check it out. Or maybe 90s. And next up we have Carrie. And then the remake of Carrie, which I haven't watched this yet. This is made for TV. I'll have to check that out. And then we have Children of the Corn. 1, 2, and 3. And I have the remake, or the 4th one down there. And then I just picked this one up the other day for $2. Children of the Corn, the remake. And then I have Child's Play, the 20th birthday edition. And then up here I have the original release of Child's Play on DVD. Then we have the Chucky box set with Child's Play 2, 3, and Bride of Chucky. And then the unrated version of Seed of Chucky. And then I also have the theatrical edition up here. And I have Christine. Wasn't a big fan of this movie. The Collector, which I thought was a really, really good movie. In another video I'll show you I have a humongous poster of The Collector, but I have no room to display it. But I'll take it out of the closet and show it to you guys sometime. I have Constantine. Yeah, sorry about the lighting. The Craft, Creature from the Black Lagoon box set. Creepshow 1, 2, and 3. Cry Wolf unrated. Cujo, I just picked this up the other day. And Cursed, which I thought this was a really good movie. Whatever. Alright, then down here, I've showed you that before, the Dark Half. And then we have the Dark Harvest trilogy. Harvest 1, 2, 3. Those are pretty decent movies, really low budget, but kind of cool, kind of stupid, fun to watch. And then we have the original Night of the Living Dead. And then Dawn of the Dead, I just picked this up the other day for $2. Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, and Diary of the Dead. And I have Survival of the Dead down there. Then we have the 90s remake of Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead remake, Day of the Dead, and then Dead Heat, which is really cool, like zombie type movie, I think. I haven't seen it in a while, but it was really cool when I saw it. Dead Silence, oh my god, that's creepy.